Thank you for all joining me today. Tonight, we will be talking to Zima, the man allegedly responsible for the murder of his ex-wife and her lover. The trial has been temporarily put on pause. Dale continues to deny all charges, but tonight we will be talking the man at the center of it all, Zima. Zima, thank you for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me.
What do you have to say to the people pointing out the similarity between your case and the O.J. Simpson case?
I have no idea what those people are talking about. I truly don't see anything similar between our cases. I am sure OJ is not the first case like that, and I hope people will see that this case is nothing like that one, in that I am nothing like OJ. I'm a really organized kind of guy, so I think I would know.
You don't at all understand why people are calling you a copycat killer?
I don't understand why people are, I don't understand why people think I'm a killer at all.
Okay then. Well, let's get right into it. Can you explain to me what happened that night from your perspective?
Well, I was trying to move on with my life.
Move on for what? Exactly.
Well, I was trying to move on from the divorce. That woman took a lot of me, money-wise, I mean.
Okay, so let's go over.
Yeah. So a friend had called me to tell me that something was going down over at her place, and I just remember thinking, well, it needs to stop.
What was going down?
I don't remember. But we went over to see what was happening, and I kind of got heated and...
Let's take a step back again. What do you mean by things start to get heated?
Well, I went over there expecting my man to show me whatever was going on. But when we go there, it was just her house and some other guy who had shown up for some reason.
Your ex-wife's new boyfriend?
Yeah, I guess, whatever.
So then what happened next?
Well, I started asking questions, and this dude started to get up in my face. So I pushed him back, he pushed me, and I just said I'm done and left.
So you claim you left the sense before anything else happened? You just left your friends there?
Well, I was frustrated, but it was really nothing. But I wasn't really thinking, so I just started to walk home. Next thing I knew, I was home taking a shower.
Interesting. Have you ever experienced this kind of memory loss before?
Nah.
Interesting. Why don't we step back again? So you left your friend there, and you believe that he is the one who murdered your ex-wife and her boyfriend?
I can't be sure because I wasn't there, but I think that makes the most sense.
What about the neighborhoods, who claim to not have seen a third man?
Well, I was just sitting in my car. I was sitting in the car. That's probably why they didn't notice him.
Okay, I just have one last question for you, Mr. Zima. What do you have to say about the bloody glove found at the scene of the murder that was found to have your DNA on it?
I don't know anything about that. I wasn't wearing gloves that night. Like I said, I'm a pretty organized guy.
Okay, then. Well, thank you for sitting down to talk with me.
Yes. Thank you again for having me.
And thank you all for watching.